Saoirse Ronan has said shooting her new World War II film felt incredibly relevant against the backdrop of conflict around the world. Blitz, directed by Sir Steve McQueen, was mostly filmed in early 2023, about a year after Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Speaking to journalists before its world premiere in London on Wednesday, Ronan said, "You'd shoot certain scenes where there's total chaos and pandemonium, and we're portraying characters in abject fear and horror. And then you'd leave set, turn on the radio, and you'd hear exactly the same thing, or put on the news and see exactly the same thing." She continued, "It was the first time I'd ever had the experience on a project where there wasn't really an escape from it. I don't know if it's insensitive to say that I was grateful for it, but it gave you so much motivation to continue with the picture because it does feel incredibly relevant." The film will launch this year's London Film Festival on Wednesday evening, when Ronan and her co-stars, including Stephen Graham and Benjamin Clementine, are expected to walk the red carpet at the Royal Festival Hall. Blitz is one of the few contenders for next year's Film Awards season not to have already been screened at an earlier festival, leaving pundits unable to rate its Oscars chances until now. But Sir Steve wanted the film to receive its world premiere in London because it tells a uniquely British story. "I'm a Londoner, and I've been very fortunate to debut films at Cannes, Venice, Telluride, Toronto film festivals," the director said. "But for this particular movie, for me there was no other place I wanted to debut this film other than London, and I was crossing my fingers that that could happen." Ronan's character Rita is one of millions of women who stepped into jobs previously filled by men who had gone off to fight. For them to have been the core power within their home, taking Rita, for example, as someone who has a child to take care of, a father to provide for, and to step into the role of men when they left, I'm sure was incredibly trying for these young women, who were in their 20s and so much was being expected of them. Blitz will be released in cinemas on November 1st before streaming on Apple TV Plus later that month. It is one of two films Ronan stars in that could be in contention in the coming award season. She will campaign for Best Supporting Actress for Blitz and Best Leading Actress for The Outrun, in which she plays an alcoholic returning to her family in Orkney.